Welcome to the Explainer, everyone. Okay, today we are looking at something that honestly feels like a massive leap forward in content creation. We're talking about Google's newly launched Omni AI video model. And look, this isn't just another one of those minor incremental updates we see all the time. It is a fundamental shift in how we generate video and audio literally straight from our keyboards.
Just imagine this for a second. What if you could shoot a high-quality video of yourself walking down the streets of Dubai, speaking flawlessly into the camera, and you never even had to leave your desk? Just a few months ago, pulling something like that off required a massive production budget, expensive travel, a full crew, the whole shebang. Today, you can actually do it with just a few clicks. The entire wow factor of this new Google update is centered entirely around generating these highly realistic, voice-cloned videos with almost zero effort.
Here is our game plan for today. We'll start with the Google Omni revolution, then look at cloning your voice and avatar, prompting your Dubai vacation, creating professional ads with Google Flow, directing the AI chatbot agent, and finally, the reality check and requirements. Let's dive right in.
Part 1. The Google Omni Revolution, a new era of AI video.
So, what's the big deal here? Well, Google has officially launched their Omni AI model. If you've ever messed around with tools that generate AI photos, you can think of this as the ultimate upgrade but for video. Omni is now deeply integrated into both Google Gemini for everyday consumer use and Google Flow for the professional side. Actually, if you log into Gemini right now, you'll notice the whole interface has totally changed. There's this sleek new blue glow effect in the background, which is basically Google's way of signaling that the Omni era has arrived. It's built completely from the ground up for high-fidelity video and, this is absolutely crucial, incredibly realistic audio generation. Moving on to part 2, cloning your voice and avatar, building your digital twin. What's really wild about this onboarding process is just how remarkably simple it is. You don't need a green screen, you don't need some expensive studio microphone. Whether you're doing this on your phone or your PC, you just open up your Gemini settings and select Avatar. The AI literally guides you through the whole thing. First, it throws some numbers up on the screen, you just read them aloud, and in seconds, the AI learns the unique cadence, the tone, the exact sound of your voice. Next, it asks you to look left and right. This captures the 3D geometry of your face, so it knows exactly what you look like from every angle. Once you're done, you hit save, and boom. Your digital twin is locked, loaded, and ready to go.
Which brings us to part 3, prompting your Dubai vacation, making relatives jealous.
Okay, now for the really fun part. How do we actually use this saved avatar? You don't just type a random sentence into the void. Inside Gemini, you click the plus icon and choose Create Video. You can totally use their pre-made templates, but writing your own prompt is where you get all the control. First up, you call up your digital twin by using the @ symbol, kind of like tagging a friend on social media. The source uses the example @tempmail, but whatever you named your avatar, it just pops right up. Then you basically become the director. You set the scene using everyday language. The setting, walking in Dubai. The wardrobe, super specific. White denim jacket, white t-shirt, black jeans, white shoes. The lighting, golden hour. And the action speaks in a happy tone in Hindi. See, the more specific you are here, the better the AI understands exactly what you want. And check out the exact dialogue from the source that the creator had their avatar say in Hindi.
ये मेरा AI avatar है, जो दुबई में घूम रहा है. तुम भी ऐसी AI वीडियो बनाओ और अपने रिश्तेदारों को जलाओ.
Translated, that means, this is my AI avatar roaming in Dubai. You also make an AI video like this and make your relatives jealous. It's hilarious. But more importantly, the output perfectly matches the creator's actual, real-life voice and face. Now, just to keep our expectations in check, there are a few limitations right now. Inside Gemini, you can select landscape format for those YouTube-style videos, but the clips are currently capped at 10 seconds. Plus, you're limited to generating about 3 of these a day. But honestly, even with those guardrails, the output is staggering. All right, part 4, professional ads with Google Flow, the commercial use case. So that was the consumer side. But what if you're a brand or a marketer or a creator looking to actually monetize this tech? Let's talk about the professional side. Google Flow has also received the big Omni update, and it completely changes the game for UGC, user-generated content. Here's the workflow. You start a new project in Google Flow. But instead of your own avatar, you can upload a photo of any virtual model you want. Next, you upload a photo of your product. In the source's example, they just drag and drop a picture of a mango chocolate bar. Finally, and this is the really critical step, you click the button at the bottom to enable agent mode. Part 5. Directing the AI Chatbot Agent, your virtual video team. Guys, I cannot stress enough how much of a game changer this next feature is. Before Agent Mode, trying to make micro adjustments to AI video kind of felt like writing code. It was tedious. But Agent Mode introduces a conversational interface. It essentially acts as your own virtual video production team that actually retains memory and context. The source makes a great comparison. It's literally like chatting on WhatsApp. You're talking to a chatbot, sure, but this chatbot has the power to manipulate the exact images you just uploaded. So let's look at how you'd instruct this agent. Just like in Gemini, you use the @ symbol to tag those assets. So your prompt looks like this. UGC video, @model holding @chocolate_bar, talking directly into the lens. But hold on, before you hit generate, you've got to tweak a few settings in the sidebar. You'll want to swap the aspect ratio from the default 16:9 landscape to a 9:16 vertical format, perfect for shorts and reels. You'll also want to drop the output quantity from 2x down to 1x just to save your credits. Next, double check that the model is switched from the older VO3 over to the brand new Omni Flash model. Once that's all dialed in, you hit generate, the chatbot will pass for a second, ask you to approve a 30 credit cost for the generation, you hit approve, and it goes to work.
The result is a completely seamless UGC ad. The source fed the AI this exact English script. Okay, honestly, मुझे लगा था mango और chocolate का combo weird होगा, but this is actually so good. And the final video? It shows the uploaded model naturally holding the specific uploaded product, delivering those lines right into the camera. The facial movements are hyper-realistic. The audio is perfectly synced. It legitimately looks like you paid an influencer to shoot an ad for you. And this right here perfectly illustrates the true power of this update. Think about the old days of AI video, which, let's be real, was literally just a few months ago. If you wanted to change the lighting or the dialogue or fix the background, you had to re-upload your model photo, re-upload your product photo, and rewrite your entire massive prompts completely from scratch. With the new Google Flow agent, the chatbot actually remembers. It retains the context of your entire conversation. If you want the model to say something slightly different, you just reply in the chat, hey, change the dialogue to this. And it does it instantly. You don't have to re-upload a single thing. It is a massive, massive time saver. Finally, part 6, the reality check and requirements. Accessing Omni.
We've seen the magic, right? But let's do a quick reality check on how you actually get your hands on this tech today. The simple truth is, computing power like this is not cheap. Currently, getting access to the Omni feature requires a paid subscription plan. If you are just on the free tier of Google Gemini, you aren't going to see that cool new blue interface, and you won't have access to the Omni video model. Interestingly, though, the source does point out that in some regions, like India, access to these paid Google AI tiers is actually being bundled with specific telecom plans, like certain Geo SIM cards. So, it's definitely worth checking if you might already have access through your mobile provider. But either way, it is gated behind a premium paywall for now.
Which brings us to the ultimate question we really have to ask ourselves after seeing all this. As AI starts to effortlessly generate these hyper-realistic avatars, replicate our voices perfectly, and pump out professional-grade commercial ads from a simple little chat window, what is the future role of the human creator actually going to look like? Are we moving away from being the actors and the videographers and strictly becoming the directors and prompt engineers? It's a massive paradigm shift, and I highly encourage you to go try these tools out for yourself just to see how fast that future is arriving. Thank you so much for joining me in this explainer. Keep learning.